Personal experiences often serve as a profound wellspring for writers, influencing not only their desire to write, but also shaping the content, style, and emotional depth of their work. These experiences can range from everyday encounters to significant life events, and each has the potential to spur a writer to capture thoughts, emotions, and observations in written form. Here are several ways personal experiences can influence a writer's desire to write, illustrated with examples. 1. Processing emotions and experiences. Writing can be a therapeutic tool for dealing with complex emotions or traumatic events. The act of writing allows for reflection and can provide a form of emotional release. Example. 1. Joan Didion used writing as a way to cope with the grief of losing her husband and daughter. 1. Her memoir, The Year of Magical Thinking, delves into her personal grieving process, showcasing how writing helped her make sense of her loss and navigate her emotions. 2. Capturing and preserving memories. Writers often draw on their life experiences to preserve moments that are precious, humorous, or seminal in their personal history. Example. 1. Laura Ingalls Wilder's Little House on the Prairie series is a poignant example. 1. It draws directly from her childhood experiences living with her family as American pioneers, preserving those memories and bringing them to life for readers around the world. 3. Advocacy and social change. Personal experiences with social issues can drive individuals to write as a form of activism, using their words to highlight injustices and promote change. Example. Malala Yousafzai was driven to write about her experiences with the Taliban's attempts to deny education to girls in her native Pakistan. 1. Her book I Am Malala not only raises awareness about the struggle for girls' education worldwide, but also serves as a call to action. 4. Exploring identity and self-discovery. Writing can be a method to explore one's identity, understand one's culture, and express one's personal journey. This exploration can be particularly profound for writers from marginalized or underrepresented backgrounds. Example. 1. James Baldwin explored his identity as a black gay man in America through his essays and novels, such as Giovanni's Room and Notes of a Native Son. 1. His works delve into race, sexuality, and class, providing insight into his personal experiences and the broader societal implications. 5. Sharing knowledge and teaching. Personal experiences in specific fields or hobbies can lead to a desire to share that knowledge or teach others through writing. Example. 1. Julia Child wrote Mastering the Art of French Cooking based on her years of culinary training and experimentation in France, aiming to make French cuisine accessible to American home cooks. 1. Her personal journey from a cooking student to a teacher influenced countless kitchens across the globe. 6. Building connections and community. Writing can be a way to connect with others who share similar experiences or challenges. It can build a sense of community and support among readers and writers alike. Example. 1. Elizabeth Gilbert's Eat, Pray, Love, a memoir about her search for personal peace and balance, resonated with many, particularly women who saw parallels between her journey and their own life experiences. 1. Her narrative has sparked discussions and created a community of readers who feel connected through shared feelings and experiences. Summary. In essence, personal experiences are not just fodder for writing. They are often the driving force behind the creation of powerful, relatable, and impactful works. They influence not only the themes and subjects writers choose to explore, but also imbue their writing with authenticity and passion. By converting personal experiences into written narratives, writers not only make sense of their own lives, but also offer readers ways to reflect on, understand, and connect with the broader human experience. 7. Expressing creativity and experimentation. Personal experiences often provide a foundation for creative exploration and experimentation in writing. This can be a playful process, allowing writers to explore different genres, styles, or perspectives based on their unique experiences. Example. 1. Salman Rushdie often infuses his narratives with magical realism, drawing on his upbringing in India and life experiences to create vivid, imaginative settings and stories that blend the real with the fantastical. 1. His novel Midnight's Children is an exemplary case of using personal historical contexts to fuel creative expression. 8. Processing and understanding cultural heritage. Writers may also be driven by the desire to delve into and disseminate their cultural heritage, exploring how it shapes their identity and sharing this with a broader audience. Example. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie often explores her Nigerian heritage in her writing, using personal and historical experiences to paint a more nuanced picture of life in Nigeria. Her acclaimed novel, Half of a Yellow Sun, draws heavily on the impact of the Nigerian Civil War, reflecting not only her cultural background but also the personal stories she inherited from her family. 9. Coping with change. Life transitions such as moving to a new country, changing careers, or entering or leaving a relationship can profoundly influence writing. Writers often use their craft to understand and cope with these changes. Example: 1. Isabel Allende wrote The House of the Spirits as a letter to her dying grandfather, which turned into a narrative deeply rooted in personal and political change, reflecting her experiences related to displacement following political upheaval in Chile. 10. Achieving personal milestones and goals. Writing can be a personal challenge or milestone that individuals set for themselves, often driven by long-held aspirations or bucket list goals. Example: 1. Chris Gardner's autobiography, The Pursuit of Happiness, reflects on his journey from homelessness to success. 1. Writing the book was part of his goal to share his story of resilience and determination with others who might find inspiration and hope in his experiences. Conclusion: ultimately, the intertwining of personal experiences and writing creates a feedback loop wherein writing helps individuals process and make sense of their experiences, while those experiences enrich the narratives they create. This dynamic relationship not only enhances the writer's life, but also deeply affects the readers who engage with these narratives, providing a profound sense of connection, empathy, and understanding across diverse life spectrums. Writers don't merely tell stories. They weave their very lives into the tapestry of human experience, leaving legacies of wisdom, beauty, and introspection that resonate well beyond the printed page. Movies adapted from personal writings, such as memoirs, diaries, or autobiographies, often provide deeply engaging, emotional, and inspiring viewing experiences. They can reflect an author's innermost struggles, triumphs, and life stories. Here are a few notable films that were based on personal writings, illustrating the power of these narratives. 1. The Motorcycle Diaries, 2004. Based on the memoirs of Ernesto Che Guevara, this film depicts the early travels of Guevara and his friend Alberto Granado across South America. Their journey, originally meant to be a fun adventure, turns into a profound exploration of societal injustices, shaping Guevara's future revolutionary activities. The personal writings give viewers a glimpse into the formative experiences that influenced his political ideologies. 2. Eat, Pray, Love, 2010. Adapted from Elizabeth Gilbert's best-selling memoir, this film follows Gilbert, played by Julia Roberts, as she embarks on a journey around the world after a painful divorce. Seeking self-discovery and spiritual fulfillment, she travels to Italy, India, and Bali, exploring different aspects of her identity. The movie captures the essence of her personal quest for balance and happiness, making her internal journey accessible to a global audience. 3. Wild, 2014. Based on Cheryl Strayed's memoir, Wild: From Lost to Found on the Pacific Crest Trail, this film stars Reese Witherspoon as Strayed, who decides to hike over 1,000 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail alone after numerous personal calamities, including the death of her mother and the dissolution of her marriage. The film beautifully translates Strayed's emotional and physical journey of healing and self-discovery, originally captured in her gripping narrative. The 27 Hours, 2010. This intense film is based on Aaron Ralston's autobiography Between a Rock and a Hard Place. It chronicles Ralston's harrowing experience of being trapped by a boulder in an isolated canyon in Utah. Played by James Franco, Ralston spends 5 days assessing his life and choices, leading to the drastic decision to amputate his own arm to escape. The movie powerfully conveys his survival instincts and profound self-realizations, rooted in his autobiographical account. 5. Schindler's List, 1993. Though not a direct adaptation from a personal diary, this film is based on the novel Schindler's Ark by Thomas Keneally, which was itself heavily influenced by the testimonials of Holocaust survivors, saved by Oskar Schindler. The film, directed by Steven Spielberg, tells the story of Schindler, a German businessman who saved the lives of more than 1,000 mostly Polish Jewish refugees during the Holocaust by employing them in his factories. It is a poignant look at the impact of individual courage and compassion against the backdrop of a horrifying war. Conclusion. These films illustrate how personal writings can be transformed into compelling cinematic experiences that resonate with audiences worldwide. They not only preserve the emotional and experiential authenticity of the author's lives, but also amplify their stories, making private reflections universally accessible and impactful. This genre of filmmaking serves as a reminder of the profound connections that can be forged through sharing personal stories. Through the lens of our lives, we find our stories. Personal experiences don't just influence our writing, they ignite it, turning the ordinary into tales worth telling. Each of us carries a collection of experiences that are uniquely our own, rich with emotions, lessons, and perspectives waiting to be shared. I encourage you to put pen to paper and let your personal journey unfold into stories. Remember, your voice matters, and your stories can inspire, heal, and resonate with others. Start writing today. Your next chapter could be someone else's beacon of hope and inspiration.